So after the American Revolution, what will influence and inspire our first government and our government system? And let's look at the power of influence more deeply and how it affects our lives. Things that inspired the American system. The Magna Carta. It's interesting that some of the inspiration came from the old country, the old enemies of England and Britain that we break away from. But in 1215, the Magna Carta said that the king could no longer be an absolute ruler and must share power with a parliament. And we are going to believe in no absolute rulers here in America and power being shared through different levels of government. The Enlightenment had a huge influence on our country. That is the age of logic and reason that spread from Europe all over the world. Ideas like equality, justice, freedom, democracy will begin to be spread and will really take root here in America. John Locke's ideas of life, liberty, and property being God-given rights are completely copied and paraphrased by Thomas Jefferson in the Declaration of Independence. He just changed to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, and that will be a big, probably the most famous words in the Declaration of Independence. The Baron of Montesquieu talked about limited power. We must limit the power of the government or the government will abuse its power. Anyone who has unlimited power tends to abuse it. We need limitations on power. That will be a big idea in the American system as well. The Mayflower Compact, the idea that our pilgrims had when they came over on the Mayflower, that they would make laws for the common good of everyone, the most good for everyone. That will be a big idea in the American system as well. Of course, the Patriots were probably influenced the most by their colonial experience, by their perceived abuse from the British, from the taxation without representation, their freedoms being denied, from the British crackdowns with the Intolerable Acts. The Patriots will be very much influenced from their own experiences, and some almost so much so that the Ark of Confederation will be kind of a fear-based reaction to that colonial experience, but we will eventually improve on that greatly with our Constitution and reach more balance in our government. What can we learn from this? The Americans took influence from some of the greatest thinkers and greatest accomplishments of their time, and so that's one of the reasons why the country has become so successful. So you may think about who is influencing you. What is influencing you? What are you watching? What are you listening to? What are you reading? Whose ideas are you paying attention to? Those ideas are going to influence anyone. And so you want to surround yourself and influence yourself with the best and highest thinking ideas and ideas that are going to lift you up, not tear you down. I hope this is a valuable lesson. Thank you for listening.